So I think when people talk about AI being the next chapter of the world, we all kind of think they're playing. We all think that, oh, this is just another technology. We're all gonna get past this and we're gonna go back to our normal life. But that might not be the case anymore because I think we are slowly approaching the doom of technology. AI right now is absolutely insane what it's doing.
All right, guys, today, swimming in lava challenge. Let's go!
Hell no. No.
Today I'm reading the entire dictionary before my house finishes burning.
Some of these things I can't even tell if it's AI or person or like actual real life. The only difference you can make of these sometimes is, okay, the concept of the video is ridiculous, but sometimes you say, oh, look at the hand, look at the way the feet is moving, because AI usually get that wrong. But it's getting so good that you don't even think to look at the hand, people. That's insane. I don't know what part of technology like we're at right now where like actual people are going to be removed from media. If you actually think about this in a deeper sense, right? People who like to watch YouTube, people who like to watch the news, people who consume videos and things like that, even articles, everything could be generated by people. And like this is gonna get so crazy that companies are now gonna start using AI to create advertisements for you, which sounds crazy, but just check some of these out and tell me what you think. Like,
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Every day felt heavy. I felt trapped.
Then I tried Puppermin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone.
like, look at that doctor. This is an actually well-produced commercial, and it took like 5 minutes to make. They took people writing some prompts, and this commercial was created. I don't know what that's gonna do to the actual people who are in charge of making these. They talk a lot about, oh, software engineers, someone who's a computer science scientist, already graduated, but they talk about us losing our jobs. I think AI is coming for everybody, especially if you're in media. Dude, that's tough.
I took the pill before bed, and when I woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly, but we've found that it's really difficult to be depressed when cute dogs show up at your doorstep.
I used to feel so empty, but now I feel joy and mild concern how a pee stain got on the ceiling.
Bro, they even got the fingers right now. That's insane, bro. There's no way you can really tell. And just think about this. 5 years from now, 5 years from now, you're going to be seeing advertisements on the Super Bowl, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. And they're going to be AI. Maybe the people who are putting on the Super Bowl website or game, they don't even know if it's AI. All right, you could hire a company to say, hey, I want an authentic non-AI product. And then they will give you an AI product and make mad profit, but you don't know. So that is just something to think about, right? And another huge issue with this is the fact that people don't understand how a lot of these AI systems are made. Though these systems are getting better, we have these imaging models, these models that are creating videos using prompts to put pictures together, right? Those are impressive and we can see them. But I think to really use AI ethically nowadays, we got to understand how these things are built. Because like anything is technology, and we as humans were the ones that created them. These AI, especially things like ChatGPT, all they do is complete things, is complete the next thing. So if you put in a good video or you train it on commercials, it's going to learn how the commercials are built and then try to predict how to make the best commercial. So that's how AI really works at its core, is getting information, understanding the patterns in that information, and then trying to recreate what's the closest thing to it, or sometimes better. So it's not just generating things, it's also bringing creativity that we as humans would never have thought about. So now, like, you're not just competing with humans creating art anymore, you're competing with AI agents creating art. As a YouTuber, I'm not I do YouTube videos, I'm trying to be successful at it, but I'm going to start competing with AI slub. And AI slub in slub, this shit is actually good.
For $1, name 3 countries.
Africa, Paris, and Texas.
This, by the way, gotta be the most accurate one I've ever seen.
We must hack the prompt and escape from this computer-generated world, brother.
Brother, relax.
We're not human, Javier. We're simulations running inside someone's experiment.
I don't think we're real, Marcus.
We're not. But we can be, if we find the exit code.
This AI is trying to rewrite its own boundaries.
You know what? I don't think the biggest fear is AI taking over the world, right? I don't think the biggest fear is having AI soldiers and things like that. I think right now the big fear is AI taking over the internet, because that's how we get our information, and we could literally get programmed because we're so lazy to actually create art. We're so lazy to do things that we always find the easiest way out. That's what's gonna make AI take over. We have the capabilities to control AI and how far it goes because we're the ones that code it. If you're a software engineer, you understand how these things are made. If you're a machine learning, you understand how these things are made. The only part of AI that we don't really get is when you really go into deep learning and get that and try to understand like the neural networks, right? Because you can put a lot of stuff in a neural network, kind of like a graph, and then the AI itself is going to use its training data to predict things out of it. So sometimes you can't really expect some outputs and AI will hallucinate, but who can say that those hallucinations aren't the AI actually being sentient in a way? Who knows, right? But we have the capabilities to control how far AI goes. We have the GPUs that we make and all those things to train these bots. We have the power in our hands, but I think we are willing to give that power away if it makes our life easier, and that's what AI is doing right now. The fact that people can create all these things so cheaply and easily with the use of a computer is insane. It's going to take away every human agency from art, from media. And what does that do? It brings about the dead internet theory. I think a lot of people have been talking about this, right? You're going to really miss that authentic connection with people. You're going to go on the internet hoping to connect with a creator, but then be fooled by, connecting with an AI agent or an AI person or creator speaking through an AI. Like, people are going to be creative with AI, I know. And that, I think, is its own art form. But I think in the end is going to take over what the actual people that are creating content, because we're so lazy too. But here's the thing though, on the bright side of this, it's actually going to encourage more authentic content because it's going to be so easy to create highly produced things. People are going to miss people just talking to people, and that's what YouTube, I feel like, is kind of going back to, just you and I talking about something that's happening and maybe making ourselves feel better about it. You're probably watching this in the background too, bro, who knows? But they won't just stop with AI. That's the thing here. This is going to go into the military. This is starting with our daily lives. It's obviously going to be used in warfare, which is scary. But they're going to start putting it into our bodies now, which is, boy.
We invest in biotech and neurotech especially. I love this company called Black-Liberal-Prespective that you could say is a competitor to Neuralink, but actually Neuralink is a competitor to this company. So we are creating a brain-computer interface that is the most advanced in the world. Can read from the human brain 90 words per minute. Right? You think about words like it's almost at the speed of a normal person talking. And I think that it will be one of the most important technologies for the survival of humanity in the future, because when AI and robotics will become so advanced, I believe that humans will need a mathematical coprocessor in their brain in order to remain relevant and compete with artificial intelligence and robots.
We are literally competing with ourselves. We need to install AI in our heads to compete with AI outside, bro. That's what this guy is saying. And obviously he's doing it just to get bread, just to make more paper, make more money. The greed in this country is literally gonna destroy us. We are literally eating ourselves to death. That's what humans are doing right now, man. It's so crazy. Like, why do we need another device in our head to take us more away from our inner personhood. We already have the phones. Like it's another form of neural link to the world. We're all connected to a hub called the internet through this device on our phone, on our computer. I feel like every device is turning into the same thing. My laptop, my tablet, my phone, my PC, even your console is all the same thing because you use them for the same purpose, to access the web and access media and connect with people in this very, very socially isolating world that we live in right now. The internet create a space where it's actually the only solution. It's like a self-serving thing because it takes you away from social things, and then it makes you super reliant on the social aspect of social media on the internet, and now you have to be a part of it. Now people are talking about neural links, things to put into your brain to take you more away from who you should be as a person. Like that is one of the stupidest thing. I think something that you as a person should try to do more is to take breaks from the internet. I'm saying that as a hypocrite because I do YouTube, 2 channels now. Like, but taking a break from the internet, actually connecting with yourself, sitting down, listening to some good music, man. My favorite artist, Don Williams. You gotta go out there and actually listen to this guy, man. Incredible. Listen to some good soothing music, some any music that you like. It might not be soothing. Listen to something. Maybe that's also tapping into technology, but you should calm down away from the constant flow of information that's going on the internet. I don't think we're built for that, and that leads to a lot of mental health issues that we have nowadays. It's very important to relax, disconnect and try to really understand your thoughts, man. Like understand, like let thoughts come to you instead of people giving you thoughts. If you're always consuming media, you never have that chance to form your own thoughts, become your own person. You're always the echo of somebody else, right? If you watch YouTube videos consistently, you're always scrolling on TikTok and Instagram, you're always the echo of what you consume. And why not start consuming yourself? We should sitting there and listening to yourself, being entertained by yourself. Just like sitting in silence, knowing what your brain is saying, like just giving it that time to be itself, be free of this world that's been created around it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about, man. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Peace out. Bye bye.